Hello my friends, we continue with the match between High House versus Ogres. Elves are generally very difficult matchup for the Ogres, especially when they have a plus agility, a might blow tackle. If the Ogres cannot have the aggressive removals in this matchup, they will be in a very difficult condition probably. Let's see the inducements. Looks like Ogres are obviously lower TV, and there is a loner strong arm Ogre. That's interesting. That's really very surprising. There's a fresh Daniel Nightingale, fresh Ogre. Let's change the view, and it's a quick snap. Let's see if the fresh Ogre can catch the ball. No, he failed. So immediately diving tackle goes and marks the ball in case some strange thing happening on the loss hits. That's a good idea. Starting with a block hit from the block Ogre. Second hit try is a bonehead. Third hit is successful against the wrestle line elf, and it's a KO. By the way, High House has 1 substitute and the Ogres have 4, so totally 15 players. And the blitz hits came. Nothing happened from the strong arm. Loner Ogre. The pickup attempt is successful, that's critical. It's not a very difficult dodge in currently. If the Elves wants to get the hit, they can, but this is the second removal on the opening turn. That's nice for the Ogres. Here we could see there is one more Noblar here, but from this angle we could see a dodge in from the mighty blow tackle elf if he wants, but he doesn't need to hurry up also. And that would put him in danger. Instead, he tried a safe hit, but it is not a removal, just an armor break, just a stun. He could try a 3+ hit with dodge built in, 2 dice hit on the ball carrier, but he didn't take. But that's okay. That's okay. Because no sidestep on him. After he takes the hit, he probably would leave him in a surfable position. Maybe. Let's see. Let's see the next actions. But maybe he may not find a better chance than this. I'm not sure. We will see. So now we see a wall of Ogres. Now it is more difficult to go inside, isn't it? Elves are already 2 players down. They're making a screen, but Ogres actually doesn't care about it, I think, too much. And not sending anybody to the backfield. This makes the Ogre's job easier to protect the line. Just standing in front of the Ogres without taking any hits, that sounds like a bad idea from the Elves. Now they will take a 3 dice hit. They will try. They pinned the Might Blow Blitzer. It's a 3 dice. It's a successful hit. It's a critical hit. Nothing happened, but we may observe a foul here. Instead, we can see the foul here. Yeah. Much more bigger foul, and that's the third KO. But it's a sent off. Probably it's a good trade. Diving tackle here. I know some elf coaches can try this dodge through tackle zones. Or here. The elves' problem is they don't have sidestep. When they hit the ball, they will end up in a surfable position, for example, if they follow this path. So far, the game is going very parallel to the Ogre's plan because the elves are not risking any, not threatening the backside. Currently, it is very nice progress for the Ogres. They are taking their 3 dice hits. Ball is kind of safe because nobody is threatening the backside of the field. And they got the 4th removal. It's going very nice. Just a badly hurt. Oh, let me note that also. This high Helf team, so far 0 suffering. In our suffering league, they have 0 suffering. Diving tackle here. Okay, he didn't make this dodge in very difficult, honestly. Ah, he will foul him. Okay, fair enough. But it's a sent off. And no armor break, double once. Now, for example, high elves needs to be aggressive in my opinion. They can dodge in from this side. Instead, he tried this. That's fair enough. That's okay. Probably dodging in from this side also should be easier. It was just a 2+ in. Diving tackle. Will he pay attention to this? No? Okay, he didn't continue to dodge. He will take this hit and scatter. He took him down with a wrestle. Wrestle is a great skill. He didn't try. He will try, I think. Try to pick up. Pick up is successful, and he tried to dodge from the diving tackle. It is also successful. Currently, it looks terrible for the Ogres. Yeah, this is the thing about the Elves. It is very difficult to protect the ball with Ogres against them. Let's see, but the only problem high Elves suffering is the numbers currently. And it's a 1/9 to another 1/9. That's horrible. That's very interesting. Looks like we will see a touchdown from the high Elves in the Ogres drive. It looks very negative for the Ogres at this moment. They can just stall here, yes. Just stay there. Probably they should just run away. Keep all their players away as much as possible. Take their hits. Diving tackle hit is a precious hit. I like that from the high Helf Mighty Blow. And he's out. It's also a big progress for the high Elves. Another hit, not a removal though. Mighty Blow hit left in contact, not in contact, in the range for the possible 3 dice hit probably. If I was the Ogres, probably I will take a hit on this Mighty Blow player. Yeah, kept one marking. Probably we will see a 3 dice attempt. Instead, he went for the agility plus. That's fair enough. There will be a follow-up hit. It is also an annoying player for the Ogres. And the following hit is a 3 dice without blitz. Nothing happened though. We may see a foul too, but that's the leader Noblar. Throwing a Noblar, I think there is no point to make this throw at this point. You can just lose your players. You cannot take this ball away anyway. It is too late now. Just focus on the removals. They will run away. They will bring more elves. Even you get close to this elf, what can you do with a Noblar? A failed dodge. A failed 1/9. Yeah. Now there are 2 good falling targets. The problem is there any wastable Noblar? I don't think so. This Noblar has 2 level ups, and already 2 Noblars are sent off. I think Ogres cannot fall anymore. But if he falls, gets aggressive about it, I cannot say that's a bad idea also. Yeah, he didn't fall. Looks like we will see a 1 dice hit. Just running away more. Fair enough. There is no break tackle Ogre. 7. And they can reach to this level maximum. So Ogres cannot take a hit anyway. They can mark the ball. So we see a 1 dice hit. With reroll, it was a 1/9. He will dodge out. So there are 2 hits. 2 possible hits this turn from Ogres. 1 hit will be on this plus agility player. It's a 3 dice. And other will be a blitz on, probably it could be on the mighty blow, but looks like he will not take it. Because he's currently out of range. No removal. This KO rolls will be very critical. Reroll the 2 dice. It's turn 8, so fair enough. And get another KO, and they will get only 1 shot for the KO rolls. How many of them will come back? That will be critical. Yeah, they just go for the touchdown. This is a very good turn, very good drive for the Helfs. They scored on the Ogres drive. 1-0 already. And having touchdowns on this catcher is also very nice. 3 of the KOs came back. So they have already 1 subs. So they're only 1 player down. 10 Elves. We will see on the page. The situation is very, very positive for the Elves currently. Ogres, how many numbers? Let's see. 4 players out. I think they were 14. There should be 10 players on the Ogres. 6 Ogres. 1, 2. 4, 5. Is it 11? Yeah, looks like 11. 11 Ogres. Probably I miscounted that early. Oh, there were 15. Sorry, 15 players looks like. 15 minus 4 is still 11. Currently 6 Ogres and 5 Noblars for the Ogres. And at this point, with Elves, you just score fast. You just make it 2-0. You don't need to stall anymore. Make it 2-0 and go for the 3-0. Without taking minimum risk as much as possible. That's a good start. They already get the ball. A successful hit from the mighty blow. And it's an injury. Very useful. This mighty blow blitzer is also approaching for the new level up. Oh, already got the level up. That's fantastic. Probably we can see a sidestep if it is normal. If it is a double, Guard is always nice. Instead, high elves are going back. Failed pass. He rerolled. Didn't fail the catch. I didn't hate this, but no need to run very deep back. So he will try to get more SP by making passes in their backfield. The only problem is when you stay too back, if you fail some unlucky dice, Ogres can throw a Noblar, try a pickup, and they will try to score like that. And you left a very good player behind for a 3 dice and foul, probably. It should be a reroll. No reroll, okay. Oh, it wasn't the blitz, so okay, no need to reroll. Just a stun. This mighty blow tackle is a game changer against Ogres. Probably we will see the foul here. Ogres need to high roll at this point. They are already behind and it is Elves' drive. If I were the Elves, probably I would push one of the sides at this point. You don't need to wait back anymore. They don't have break tackle. They cannot dodge into your cage. Even they get close to you, you will just run away. Okay, there is no critical fail so far. Now Ogres will make more contact with the Elves. I love the Daka. They call this tactic Daka, going back in your field. Try to decrease the contact with your opponent as minimum as possible, so decrease the number of removals for your team. And since you're fast, especially Elves do this tactic, Scaven can do this tactic very nicely. But the problem currently is this Daka is not working very properly because they left a nice, very effective player on the ground. Your opponent can make fouls to you. And especially now, no need to keeping the Daka. To win the game, you need to make it 2-0. Okay, still no critical fail. Ogre's got the POW. We will see more foul. And it's in an injury. That's a very, very critical injury. Yeah, the number of Elves are decreasing. A throw teammate attempt and he hit. Is it the ball? Yes, the ball is on the ground. That was a ball sack with throw teammate. That was wonderful. Wonderful. Very nice to see this. Unluckily, this Noblar couldn't stand up because he was already moved, I guess. Otherwise, he could just pick up and score. Very nice POW. Now this pickup will be very critical. Didn't fail the pickup. Six. There is a hit on the ball currently. With this Ogre, if I'm not wrong. Will he take that hit or will he take this hit here? The Snowblood can open the pad. Yes, the pad is open now. High Elves make a much more better defense than this, in my opinion. GFIs didn't fail and he got the POW. Needed the POW there. And Scatter is pretty nice. Not a very, very big problem against this plus agility, but Nobler is coming. Is coming for the touchdown. Yeah, and it's a touchdown. Very nice. Very nice drive so far. Very nice defensive drive for the Ogres. It's a questionable choice from the Helfs. Probably they needed to go for just for 2-0. Taka is very nice, especially when you need to stall the game. In this condition, I think High Elves just go for the second touchdown and then they could play very, very defensive. And it's a very lucky start to the last 4 turns from the Ogres. They have the blitz. It's a throw teammate. It's a successful throw, but landing failed. Didn't reroll it. They still got 4 rerolls. They can try to open this passage and try to make a pickup with the 3 dice from this angle. Yes, fair enough. And mark the ball at the same time. And it's a POW. Is it a removal? Not a removal though. We will see a pickup attempt. You cannot leave the ball on the ground if you have a chance to make a pickup. Even Elves got a successful hit here. He has sidestep. Oh, ball is on the ground. He couldn't. Sorry, it wasn't a pickup attempt. My mistake. It was a blitz, right? Yeah. And looks like Elves will get the ball anyway. He make the pickup with the blitzing catcher. All right, he can screen there pretty nicely. Yeah, it's a cage. We will see a scoring threat. Yes, that's good. Elves didn't stand up this blitzer. I guess so. It wasn't stun, right? Marking the scoring threats with double marking. So yeah, it's fair enough. Will the Ogres go for... Oh, they are going for the scoring threat. And it's an injury. Very nice. It was a leveled up catcher and just an MNG, not a very big deal. Ogres didn't make too much pressure on the cage. Instead, they prefer to bring down their scoring threat. That's a fair approach. Most of the elves got dodge anyway. Ogres are expecting to see some critical fail at this point from the elves, like a double one on a dodge, something like that. Going for scoring range. Next turn, elves can go for the touchdown if they want. 9 plus 3 is 12. He's on the scoring range. Ogres try a difficult dodge in, but it is not very difficult. It is with break tackle. But the hit was not successful. He needed a POW against the blodge. But you needed to try this. Yes, that's a good idea, I think. Now Ogres will try to run this side at the same time. Ogres really need a critical fail now. They will just dodge out and hand off. This can be a little annoying, but at first he can try this hit, and it started with a fail. Is the 1/36? No. Oh, it is just pushes. Now it's a 1/9 catch. And it's a 1/36 dodge fail, yes. This is what the Ogres were expecting. They made the pressure and they got what they needed. And the scatter is also pretty good. It is still difficult for the Ogres to protect the ball, honestly. They need a pickup probably. Or they just can make it very difficult for the Elves to pick up the ball. And it's turn 15. Elves got still a touchdown possibility here. This catcher can still score. There is no diving tackle currently in the Ogre team. It's a successful pickup. It was very critical. Plus agility. Blitzer is in the range. He can easily go in and hit the ball from here. Whoa, Ogres try a throw teammate. That's very nice. That was a good idea. That was a good idea. I like that. Very good play from the Ogres. Now, I think it is over, isn't it? Elves need to hit this guy. Let's see the result of the hit. And needed to take the bot down here. Needed to take the bot down. Now it is just a handoff. And you don't have block. Fishing power there. He can still throw the snowblower, I know, but at least throw teammate can fail. This is much more easy for the Ogres. This is a successful. It's a wonderful situation for the Ogres if they can succeed this. They got the power, no sidestep anyway, they just need a push. Now we will see just a handoff. And even, oh, failed first catch attempt. Second catch attempt is successful. And Ogres scored 2 defensive touchdowns against Elves. That is really very good match for the Ogres. First half is a complete disaster for them. Elves scored in their own drive. Then Ogres scored 2 touchdowns in the Elf drives. That's a very incredible match. Let's see some statistics. 22 bloom. There were many chaos. 3 casualties on both sides. The block dices are average for the high elf. For the Ogres, yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Most of the elves have dodge, so defender stumbles maybe, but some elves also didn't have. It may make some difference, so it was nice for the Ogres. And the D6 troll teammate didn't fail today. Landing failed 3 times, but they were not very critical landings. Especially one of them hit the ball carrier. Wake up after KO is 50% for the Ogres. And for the high house, dodge is okay. Armor is broken. Maybe, yeah, more than average. GFI is 100%. Wake up after KO is okay, 50%-ish. Yeah, as a result, Ogres won. Congratulations, that's a great result always. However you do it, it is always a great result when you defeat Elves with Ogres. And Elves, the general tactic for the second half, I think it was a mistake. Yeah. Playing Dakka against Ogres, it is not very necessary. And especially when you leave some good players to hit anyway. They hit your Mighty Blow, tackle Blitzer, foul him, and you just make passes on the backfield. It doesn't make a very big difference, honestly, in my opinion. You could just push one side up away from the break tackle Ogre as much as possible. Or just feed him with an elf. Then go for the early 2-0. Probably you should still have too many options for the 3-0 in the next drive, next turns. Yeah, it was a very great result for the Ogres. Congratulations again. And see you next time. Bye-bye. Have a nice day.